Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain about the topic natural language processing. Natural language processing is a concept of an AI or the capability of the machines to understand, interpret and analyze the natural language and give the responses or generate the responses accordingly. Now, this natural language processing or the NLP have a wider variety of applications in day-to-day life. For example, I was given a paragraph and I was to analyze the sentiment of the entire paragraph. Then I go for a NLP technique, and it can be also used in the questionnaires, question and answers, and also most recently it can be also utilized in chatbots and virtual assistants. NLP follows a series of steps, or NLP algorithms follow a series of steps. These were the list of the steps where the NLP algorithm follows. Now, for suppose I was given a large paragraph and something, or else as an input, or a question which was given as an input to the system. Now, this series of steps has to be followed. First thing is like sentence segmentation. In the entire paragraph is being segmented or the tokenized into a smaller sentences, or each sentence is separated and formed as a separate token. Now coming to the next step, once we get the sentence, now we need to exactly tokenize in the form of the words. Like for example, I have a word, the sun rises in the east. Like now the sun rises, like each one is like a separate word, and this step actually tokenizes the sentence into the different words. Now, third technique is called as a stemming. Stemming is nothing but like if I want, I need to find out the base word of the base word of that word. So, for example, intelligent is there, intelligently is there, or intelligent like that. So, once this base word means like if the for the word intelligently, intelligent is the base word, and you might ask like why can't it be intelligent or intelli like that? It can be also a stem word. Now exactly the next step is lemmatization. Now once we extract all the keyword, all the base words or the root words, now we need to exactly find out which base word has an exact meaning in English. So for example, the sun rises in the east, rise rose like, so that rises base word is rise. So here exactly the rise has a significant meaning in English. RI doesn't have a meaning, RIS doesn't have a meaning, RISE have a meaning. So whenever this root word or base word have a meaning in English, then we can term that as a appropriate word. So once we get such kind of root words, now next step is called as an identify the stop words. Say in the sentence like there is sunrise in the east, like the rises is like or what or which, like any these type of words are nothing but the stop words which are to be filtered out while extracting the exact meaning of the text. So once we eliminate those stop words, then what we have is nothing but the root words or the keywords which contains the exact meaning of the sentence. So now the next step is like a dependency parsing. Dependency parsing, what it is like, we used to find out the dependency between the root words or the base words. So this step is used to analyze, extract the exact meaning of the text, what it conveys. So once we find out the exact meaning of the text, then we go for the named entity recognition. Like where are the named entities in that sentence, like the sun, the person, the location, or the place, whatever the base entities are there that have been identified in this step. Now once all this is done, now the final step is called as a chunking. Chunking refers to process of collecting all the small pieces of information and aligning it in a meaningful sentence and giving it to the machine. So once the machine takes this meaningful sentence, then that is the response that has to be conveyed to that person or the entity that is seeking the response. So in general, this natural language processing is nothing but a technique or the ability of the machine to just process our natural language. What is natural language? The language is something we speak in day-to-day life, or the language that we speak, either it a regional language or it a English or Hindi, whatever it might be. So this regional language, how efficiently machine process, that is called as natural language processing. And the algorithms, whatever whatever the algorithms that are been designed for these machines to generate the responses efficiently for this natural language, that are called as an NLP algorithms. So in general, like if you take any machine, so first thing we give input to the machine. This is like a machine. So this machine consists of NLP or designed consists of NLP algorithm or any machine learning algorithm. So NLP is just like a machine learning algorithm. So once we get this, once it is given to that, now exact job of this machine is to process that input and generate the output. So now what this output is like, say for example, if I am asking a questionnaire in the input, so that questionnaire should have a suitable answer in the output. So whatever the steps that we have in this is nothing but a model. That's what we call as a model. So now exactly whatever that machine learning algorithm it processes is how efficiently it processes is nothing but a model. So once we get this model, once we design this model, now we don't know how efficiently it is working. Now exactly the process of making it to work efficiently is nothing but a fine tuning. Like we say for example, I have one input and I give one output, and if the output is true, according is true and corrective as per that input, as per that whatever the decision that model has taken, then that is seemed to be a true response. Say for example, if the model is giving false responses on some of the inputs, then we need to fine tune that model or train that model. So the efficiency of this model can be increased or can be fine tuned recursively to enhance the performance of the model. So in this way, this natural language processing, to brief, it is a capability of the machines to process, understand and interpret our human languages and answer accordingly. So this has a wide variety of applications in day-to-day life. Say for example, like if you talk about these chatbots, virtual assistants, or like to analyze the sentiment analysis in the social media texts which are used in a large scale, and to analyze the sentiment of the entire paragraph or an entire document or a text. So these were some of the applications of this natural language processing. So with this I end this session. Thank you.